Right, I'm recording this call for the union, right? And I think I know what it's about. So I just want to point out first and foremost that I think the same guy a week before called me a Sony pony, so I don't think we've got grounds to get rid of me.
No, I think you just need to rethink your image a bit.
Okay.
You've got to be making content for everyone,
Right.
not just for Xbox fans.
I made 2 videos about God of War last week.
They don't count. No one watched those, so...
Nobody did watch those, you're right.
We're going to do a Pokemon video, right?
I don't know anything about Pokemon.
No, well, it's irrelevant, basically. Every game has... You can pick a Pokemon, right? I don't know exactly how it works, but at some point near the start, you choose what they call a starter Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet, they've got starter Pokemon.
What? Sorry, who are Scarlet and Violet?
They are special Pokemon.
Right.
Let's just say they're special Pokemon you fight at some point in the game.
Yeah, because
right?
they sound like they're in the local WI.
So what we're going to do is, for people that are picking this game up soon, it's out on the 18th, I think, of November, we're going to decide now which one is the best one. Right?
So I'm picking what my favourite starter Pokemon out of these 3 at the top is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll pick the cat because I like cats.
Is that it? You done?
Mm-hmm.
You pick the cat. What's it called?
Sprigatito?
Sprigatito. Do you know anything about it at all?
No.
Grass-type Pokemon.
What does that mean? Talks to the cops.
Its height is 1 foot 4 inches. I assume that's on all fours, right? I mean, I don't know what it is if it stands up like a trick pony dog.
9 pounds.
That's not much, like a baby. Big baby.
That's like a big-ish
Big
baby.
baby.
Innit? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
A kneading move that releases a sweet aroma. It's not like my cat then. And fur with a similar composition to plants, which sounds... That's like a form of body horror, though, is it not?
I think that is Pokemon. People don't realise that, but I think that Pokemon is often like low-key body horror for kids.
Yeah, I don't think I would enjoy petting a cat which had fur like plants.
No.
That sounds...
So you're sticking with Sprigatito.
I mean, it
Sprigatito.
sounds vaguely Italian.
Yeah,
I'm
how would
Italian.
you say it? How would you say it in Italian?
Sprigatito.
That's probably it. That's probably how you say it.
Okay, well, I'll go with the Sprigatito.
I'm just going to move to
I mean, the other one sounds a bit...
the middle one, right?
Yeah.
How would you pronounce that?
Fuecoco?
Fuecoco. See, I don't really have much time for that one.
Ah, right, okay. I remember Donaldson talking about Pokemon now. Something's... These are meant to be Spanish, aren't they?
Are they? Not Italian.
Not Italian, but, you know, in the ballpark.
All right. So you've got type fire. That's probably why he's red. Category fire croc Pokemon.
Oh, that's meant to be a crocodile.
I guess
What's happened to it?
It has scales that absorb heat.
Where? That is
You can't
not
see them.
depicted. That is
You
not
can't see the
depicted on the...
scales. The simplicity of the drawing means you can't see the scales. It's quite a bit heavier though. It's same height.
Yeah, same height, but twice as dense.
Yeah.
I don't want a dense crocodile.
No, I mean, I just don't like the look of it particularly. So I'm going to go with Quaxley.
Is this entirely based on the quiff?
It's just look at it. Like it's got a quiff that is part of a hat, maybe. It's got upside down like eyebrows on the hair hat. It is a duck.
He's a serious mannered Pokemon. That sounds like you.
I mean, he just fits my wants from a Pokemon. He's taller, 1 foot 8.
A glossy gel protects its body.
He's a duckling Pokemon, water type. We should have researched this really before we came on, but I don't know if that means they're good against water or they are water. Like, does that mean they're good against like fire? I assume.
Isn't Pokemon like a big rock, paper, scissors game, essentially?
Yeah.
See, I don't know because I've been 38 for my entire life. And so I never got into Pokemon or anything like that. I've basically been...
I think we both were at... I'm a bit older than you, sadly, but I also missed Pokemon. It was like, at the time it came out, I was beyond the age. I don't know, like, Pokemon is for everyone, but I bet most people playing it in their adult lives now played it as kids.
Yeah. What are these motorbike Pokemon here?
I can't see that. Have you gone off brief?
There's one called a Caridon and a Miraidon.
They look like the super special Pokemons that are like on the covers.
I reckon you can like
Scarlet and
ride
Violet, isn't it? That's the different ones.
Oh, that is Scarlet and Violet. Okay.
I don't know what they obviously got their own names, but I think they're the ones on the covers probably.
I mean, they do look like they're in the WI. To be fair, I think
you know what I do like the look of.
Yeah,
Belly Bolt.
Yeah,
he looks good. Like if he was a starter Pokemon, I'd go for him. Or that weird one that's like a giraffe being eaten by an insect.
Yeah, so he's an electric frog. Farage. Oh, that's horrific. See, once again, it's body horror, isn't it? Because none of this is pleasant. That's like the alien from the film Alien.
Yeah. I mean, I remember there was a big talk about Lechonk, right? Because it's just like a fat pig. And Wiglet, because it's like a wormy thing that looks a bit like a duck head on a worm. And Smoliv, because it's a small olive, I guess.
None of this is deep. All these designs are deeply unappealing to me.
I mean, that's why Quaxley. I hope we have picked the right starter Pokemon, right? I did do a quick check with one member of the team.
I'm pretty sure these are the starter Pokemon.
They confirmed that they are the ones.
Yeah. So you're going with Quaxley. I'll go with Sprigatito.
So if you pick either of those two, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, Quaxley is probably the one.
Is this meant to be a guide for other people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we need to pretend we're speaking authoritatively about this?
I think we have. I mean, we've mentioned all the key info, right?
Yeah.
Types, height. Well, I don't know if height and weight matter at all.
Yeah, I mean, we've even pointed out that the fire one's got scales when it's absolutely not clear from the illustration.
Yeah,
so I think that's some really good sort of the kind of info that you could only get from a journalist.
And like Quaxley, I assume the reason you can't see the feathers is because of the glossy gel that protects its body.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That's a good bit of in-world writing there to cover up the fact that you can't show feathers on a Pokemon on the Switch.
That is, like, obviously the gel makes him smooth and featureless.
It's quite impressive, really. I think probably these three will evolve into something, but we don't know that information. Probably revealing it would break an embargo. Not that we have any of that information anyway. I'm going to make a guess that Quaxley evolves into a swan. Makes no sense.
Well, what if Quaxley evolves into a bigger duck and then into a goose? So it's like duck, duck, goose. So it's like a joke.
Oh, I see.
That seems like a Pokemon-y sort of thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah. And Sprigatito becomes what's the Spanish, like a paella. He has a paella dish for a face.
A cat based on paella. A cat fashioned out of rice.
Why not? I mean, if you scroll down, there's a dog that's basically Doughballs. So
yeah, and then the Smoliv and the crab just in general. There's a lot of sort of like food-based body horror, terrifying images of animals that are also foodstuffs, which is probably a comment on the meat industry, isn't it? So
yeah,
I don't think I want my children to play this.
I mean, Pokemon is quite dark when you think about it. Let's not get into it too much. This is a fun video.
Yeah, sorry, fun video
for families to watch about Pokemon. Who they're just about to get Pokemon. They want to know what Pokemon is the best starter Pokemon for SEO reasons.
Right.
Quaxley.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to agree with you there because we need to come to a consensus, and I've got stuff to do.
Right.
Is that it?
Yeah.